Terve! Welcome to Keppri's Garage.
Today we are going to work on some miscellaneous stuff. As you probably can see, there is this weird looking pipe or hose or line there, and that would be our fuel line for our test start. There is also this case ventilation thing I wanna do today, and whenever those like holes are blocked, the engine is ready to be started first time with some fuel. So let me walk you around. I have done some small things already, so I will show you. Yeah, I did install the pod filter, nothing special there. I took off the tank so I can start stripping out the paint from it. And on this side I did install the cover for the front sprocket, and there is the case ventilation hose coming out from the lower parts of the engine. I'm gonna create some kind of bracket here, so this will go somewhere like this, and it's gonna connect into some sort of like 90 degrees adapter there, which will be bolted in these same bolts than the cover for the clutch. It will transform the horizontal hose into upward position where I can mount my filter for the case ventilation. So this guy will be somewhere here. I tried to find some kind of ready-made corner piece or angle for the connection, but I didn't find anything, so I bought 4 meters of this steel pipe. I will create one by myself. So I'm gonna need some sorts of bracket which goes in these and also has this kind of pipe in it. So let's try to figure that out. So we want this to be like somewhere here, so it's not on any way of anything. So we want 5 centimeters of the pipe go up, and then we need to go in another direction. Should there be 3 centimeters would be enough. So I will start by creating that kind of angle from the pipe I bought and see where that leads us. We weld that together, and then we start figuring out the bracket part of it. pity, but it's what we need. So that would go in there. That would be somewhere here. And now we need the bracket. Could I actually weld this in this one? Let's put in the tötter. Oh, we can tighten it up pretty much everywhere. It's pretty good, actually. Should we try to weld it at that thing? Why shouldn't we? Let's do that. Let's see what is the material. Alright, so let's put nut between the holes. And then we weld the pipe in like the same height at the bottom. Yes, sir. And here it is. Let me introduce you Frankenstein bracket. Breathing hose combined with clutch cover bracket. That guy is now painted, the Frankenstein bracket. There it is now. Didn't bore you with the all screwing stuff and that kind of things, so it's staying there and that's good. The hose is not the prettiest one, but it's good enough. So as I was already talking about this doubt that I'm having, now when the Suzuki has been outside, I've been watching the headlight or the front side of the thing, and I guess it looks a little bit off. I'm not sure how to put it, but it feels a little bit too light. It's like first steps of young deer or Bambi. So let's get rid of its eyes and let's make it Kyklo. At least I can get rid of the box I don't like. There might be a couple of problems during the conversion, and one problem is that I'm not sure that if the cables will be long enough to go into the headlight, but I guess it will be. There's also one other problem, which would be the speedometer. The cable can't be like this because the light won't fit there. So there is possibility that I will raise the thing up here, or then I put it on the side. Don't worry, by the way, I won't bore you with the complete headlight switch, because you have already seen quite a lot electrics on this project. I might actually try the headlight on now when there is no cable or anything and see how it looks like. Yep, it's certainly different. Does it make it look better or not? That's actually something I'm not sure of. Not just yet. Yeah, I've been twisting it around here now, the front light, and it's much better than the other one. It's a little bit weird from front side, but other than that it's pretty good. It's basically just the correct match from the side. If you look it with the tank, it goes like with the same lines. So let's start switching it. Remember the spaghetti monster? It's here again. So I thought that if someone's wondering how do I do the switch for this thing, I basically get the box out from there first by just disconnecting one cable at the time. So I disconnect it from inside the box, then I pull off the cable from the hole so it's coming outside of the box, then I connect it back together. So that's how I get one cable at a time out of the box, and whenever everything is done, I'm left with the box and the bunch of cables. After that I will clean up the cabling and see how I'm gonna get those fit inside the new headlight. I opened the new headlight and there is two different cables for the halo ring. I'm gonna hook the battery there and let's see what kind of colors we get. Do I even have the correct cables here? That's the high beamer. No, that's the high. Low. High. Oh, yep. So that's pretty white. We go with the white one, since we don't have anything to choose from. Would be great if there had been like orange. But yeah, I guess you have some sort of laws for the lights. You can't have any kind of color you want. And here it is, the new headlight. Watch and see. Hello. We have a halo. Pretty nice. Low beamer. High beamer. Works just fine. It's pretty cool also. What do you think? And the most important thing for the headlight conversion was that the box is now gone. The front side looks much more cleaner now and everything is more better. I had to create this bracket for the speedometer to get it higher up from the headlight so the cable could fit there too. I'm digging it. All the cables were long enough except the speedometer cable. That one I had to give more length, but otherwise it went pretty smoothly. So that's there now. We can continue with the other stuff. And while waiting for the nitro morse thingy, we do what I promised to do. We try to start this thing. So let's get the battery box. We need this one. Try the battery. Yep, makes sounds. Then we need to ensure the gasoline flow. That is actually the most scariest part, because I'm pretty sure we will have some sort of leak. But let's not get ahead of us. So this will be the most exciting thing. That was actually the lawn mower. I hope this will start as good as that did. So I will set up the fuel and let's see what comes out of the thing. Alright, so I did hook up fuel line, which is tied to the handlebars and down to the carburetor, and I will fill that with gasoline now, and we will see if the carburetor will hold the gas. Right, that's there. Then we add some juice at the top of the thing. And wish me luck, everybody. Oh, I should actually have something underneath the thing already, since I'm not trusting the carburetor currently. Little tapping so we can get the flow back in order. So let's have the paper underneath here, just in case. So yep, where were we? More gas. Shidur gas. I want to see the gasoline up in the hose there like it's now, so I'm sure that the carburetor bowl is full of gas. And now it is, ladies and gentlemen. And yet we don't see any trips. So what do you say? Should we fire it up? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have been waiting for. Fingers crossed. And cross everything you have, because we need some luck with this. We just have to try to do it. Let's use some choke. Since the choke is probably working. Okay, let's go. How should I stop it if it goes well? Here, there, yep. Whoa, it almost went. Sorry about that. I went a little bit emotional. No idol, but hey. Little bit weird sounds. It's loud. There is some noise from the up here. I guess it's the chain or then it's the valves. So I might have two small clearance for the valves. I'm not sure. At least it sounds epic. Yep, I burned out some of the crap from around there. Looks like everything is still clear from oil and stuff like that, so it's basically a good sign. We know that we are not leaking from anywhere. I'm gonna change the oil for this now, so I know that it's like the oil is now warm and it's been around the lower parts of the engine that I haven't touched that much, so I guess it kind of flushed everything around there. I will take it off and put some better oil in there. It's fairly smooth. Let's have a sample. This we actually probably did. It's not that bad. There is definitely some stuff in the oil, but it's not. It actually might be from the pan itself. Yep, I guess it was good flush, and I'm pretty sure that the oil plug was loose and it did some tripping because of that. Here we are. Yep, since we don't have the oil pressure indicator, I guess I need to... Next time I'm starting the engine, I need to see that the oil is getting up to the valves and stuff like that. Because it did sound a little bit dry or something. One thing what is missing still is the license plate holder, and that's one we are gonna do next. So this is just some sort of reinforcement plate or something, but it's roughly the same size. So I obviously don't put it right here or anywhere here, so I need to have it on the side. Initially I thought that it would be good here, since there is the exhaust pipe on the other side. One idea was that I will put it here. Could I have it like a little bit bent over the... Or then I can put it here. Here we have actually the mount hole for the chain cover, which we are not gonna be using anymore, so we are gonna have it here. It has to be somewhere, it doesn't look good in any place, so just gonna have it here. I need to figure out some sort of bracket for this. Yep. So I'm thinking that I'm having this here, then I have some sort of triangle shaped thingy there. Let's see. Went to dig some of my stashes and found this one. So I guess if I mount it from there like this, I can have the plate holder welded here. Yep, this one we go with. Basically pretty much perfect. Now we need to make the hole bigger and smoothen a little bit that corner. Yep. Looks like the hole is just a little bit too big for the bolt, which will fit in there. The next size would be this, but it doesn't fit there. So I thought that I will solve the problem by creating threads for the bigger bolt into the frame. Let's see. Yep. Looks good. Then we hope we had the correct threading tool. Perfect. Perfect. Now it should be. Wow, it's perfect. This is the back plate for the license holder and it's made of aluminum, so I cannot weld it. So I thought that I would create replica out of the sheet metal, and that's something I can weld.
Hyödyntää luottajisi kuukausieriä. Freedom rahoitus auttaa yhdistämään lainat yhdeksi edulliseksi lainaksi maksutta.
Yeah. I was wondering why I'm so orange, but that's because the grinding stuff looks like it turns into orange whenever it's on your skin. It is not pretty yet again, but it will hold. It is super ugly. We put some filler in it and nobody knows how bad welder I am. The license plate thingy is now basically ready for painting. It's twisted and everything, but it will stay hidden behind the license plate. Not sure if this is gonna be too heavy for the purpose and will cause some sort of vibrational problems. But that's the way we do it, and it's ready. Let's put it on. Let's see. All right. So that's there. Not excited about the size of it, but it has to be there. So let's leave it there.